Hello you guys, it is Black Anime here with another Black Anime video. Today, AX is officially, how many days away? Well, if you count day 0, because there's stuff happening on that day, which is the 30th, it is officially 3 days away, you guys. 3 days! Holy shit, it felt like, just last week that I bought my Premiere Pass, but it's really been almost a year. So, today, I thought to myself, how can I help people? How can I help my subscribers and so many people who have been going to my Anime Expo advice video? Well, I thought there might be some final day tips that you guys can use. And that's what I'm going to do for this video. I'm giving you final day tips on AX. There's not a specific order for this. If you like this video, please comment, like it, and subscribe to me. And please share it on anime pages on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or wherever to help anyone going to AX get this advice. The first one, number one, is check on your cosplay and props. If you are a cosplayer and you are cosplaying and your cosplay has a prop, you want to make sure you have all of it together. You want to make sure everything is fixed. You want to make sure everything is clean. Because whoever cosplays may be able to tell you this, cleaning those things are a pain in the ass. And waiting until the last second to clean them could be a bigger pain. Or waiting for the last second to do a final touch-up could be a problem. Just make sure your props, your cosplays are all packed up, all together, and all ready for the expo. Tip number 2 is, change. Now, this is more of a tip for next year's event. What I do every year is I save up a giant change jar. If I had it with me, I'd show you. It's a jar that's about this, like this big, right? And then like this wide. And I just fill that up with change throughout the year. And then I get all cashed at the end of the year. When AX is right around the corner. And this time around, when I cashed it all, I had over $350 in change. That's $350 extra that I'm going to have for the Expo, you guys. So, next year, or if you have a bunch of change that you've saved up and haven't thought about using it for the Expo, do it. Number 3, figure out how much you're spending. Between, on everything but merch, because you don't really know the price for merch, but on gas or plane ticket, hotel, parking, food, just all that stuff that you need to figure out that you're going to be paying for, concerts, whatever. Get a final price of what you're paying, and then you'll have a good idea on how much money you're going to have for the rest of the expo and how much money you're going to have to spend on merch or whatever other things you might want to do while you're in Los Angeles. Number 4, packing check. Now, I'm not done packing. I'm not even close because I've been working, like I said, and today's the only day that is the day I leave for AX tomorrow, which is going to be Wednesday. What's it, Thursday? Wednesday. Tomorrow. Wednesday, yeah. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So I leave for AX tomorrow. And I'm flying down there this year, actually. Change of plans, lots of stuff. I don't want to even go into it. But I haven't had time to pack because of work, so I need to pack and then go do a check and make sure I'm bringing everything that I absolutely need. Because people like me, people like some of my subscribers, people who don't live in California, and even if you do live in California, live in like the far north area of California, if you forget anything, it's going to be a huge pain to either get like shipped or mailed down here, or even driving back up there to grab it. In my case, I'm just screwed, In my case, I just go without it. So it's very important. Make a list of everything you need to pack, and only check it off the moment you put it in your bag and you plan to leave it in there. So for example, phone charger, don't just check it off and assume you're going to put it in there, or don't just check it off because it's in there for a second when you may need it later. Check it off right when you're done using it and it's going to stay in the suitcase. Tip number 5, get an idea on what merch you want. Because if you get an idea on what specific anime or manga or whatever you're looking for, you will save a lot of money. This year, I only have one goal, and that's to find a Megumi pillow. But other than that, it's free game for me. And I find myself spending a lot more money when it's free game. When I have a set goal, like last year, I was like, okay, I'm getting Fate stuff. And last year I got, Chloe from Fate Khalid. I got Saber from all the Fates. I also got, I got Caster from Fate Zero. I got Emiya from Fate Zero. I got Waver from Fate Zero. I got Emiya's wife. I've got her name from Fate Zero. I got Ryder from Fate Zero. And then I also got their daughter from Fate Zero. Fate Stay Night Limited Blade Works. And it just comes down to what you want to buy versus what you want to have, Like, you may see something and be like, oh my gosh, I just want that. But then you may see something totally different and be like, oh, I wish I was kept my money because this is something I've been looking for. So just get an idea on what are the main animes or whatever that you want to buy stuff from. Okay, moving on to number 6. Be safe. Now, you've heard about shootings. If you live in the U.S., you've heard about shootings all over. I guess all over. Terrorist attacks have been happening. I don't think the terrorists is going to think, let's attack AX. But, you see anything suspicious, you see something that just tickles you funny, just go tell someone. It's better to trust your gut. I'm not saying something's going to happen. Just be very safe. Don't worry about anyone else. Worry about yourself, you guys. Worry about yourself. Moving on to number 7, events. Now, this is a big question that I'm always asked. When do I go to events or panels or whenever? Go according to how big of a panel it's going to be. And when I say big, I mean honestly how big you consider it to be. Like, for example, let's just say an anime expo artist's draw off or something. It's not gonna really it might, but let me think of an example for you guys. So Haiku's no Grim God. It's an anime that no one knows what it really is. It's very underrated. Let's just say they were gonna show, I don't know, just some trailers or some exclusives from the show. That might not get a big turnout, but stuff happening this year like Welcome to the Ballroom premiere, Tokyo Ghoul live action premiere, all those events, those kind of things are going to get a ton of people to them. And you want to get there early because premiere fans get first choice. There's a whole separate line for premiere fans. They get let in first, and then they let in the other people. But once the chairs are all taken, they don't let anyone else in. So first come, first serve. First person to the seats gets it, whatever. So, my opinion, if it's a big event like the ones I just named off, Tokyo Ghoul Live, Welcome to the Ballroom, I know they're premiering other stuff at the Expo. The Full Metal Alchemist panel, live action panel. If it's any of those kind of big events, I would suggest anywhere from an hour to even 3 hours extra in line. But if it's just something small, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how big the event hall is. So yeah, it's really up to you when you want to show up. You can show up way before 3 hours. You can show up way after an hour. Those are just my opinions. Next is merch. We're talking about merch again. Buy what's important to you. That's one thing that I want to re-say again. But then also, if there's a lot of it, like for example, I have Haikyuu figures. I have Hinata, Tobiya, the Libra guy, I forgot his name, the tough dude, I forgot his name, and the cute little manager girl, I forgot her name. But they had a ton of them. The place that was selling them, they had a ton. And I told myself, I'll wait until day 4. Do you know why? Because on day 4, all the merchants have all this stuff that they have to lug back to their shop or back to their house, and they don't want to. They bring all this stuff, planning to sell it all, planning to sell out. So what they do is they drop the prices on the 4th day. So for those stuff that there's just a ton of them, wait until the 4th day. I have 5 figures in there. I bought them all 2 years ago. I bought them all 2 years ago, if I remember correctly. It might have been last year. But, yeah, I got buy 3 get 2 for free. I was able to bargain with him. He was doing buy 3 get 1. I said, if I buy 3, how about you give me 2? And he said, sure. If they say no, just accept it, go on your way, or still do a great deal like that. But I got 2 for free because on the 4th day, bargaining's, anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. You can just walk up to anyone and bargain. Now, this is completely different from Artist Alley. I didn't write this down in my notes, but I want to mention it. Artist Alley, all their stuff is handmade by them. Exhibit Hall, all the stuff is bought and resold. So Artist Alley stuff, if they want to I wouldn't bargain with them out of respect, but if they're willing to give you a deal, take it. But they made that stuff and they're already selling it at a low price. These guys did not make this stuff. They bought them and they're reselling them. So take that into mind when you go in there. But also another thing to take into mind is if you see something extremely rare, like for example, Ryder from Fate Zero. Now I only have the tiny figure that came with waiver, but I saw one that was going for $250 and I thought, that's really expensive. I'll wait until the 4th day, right? But I was stupid. This was my first AX. They didn't have there was only one of them. So the next day when I told my friends about this, they were like, you gotta go back there and get that shit. So I went back there the next day. It was sold. They already sold it. It was gone, and I've never been able to find it even on eBay or Amazon ever again. So that's a figure that I'll probably never see again, never get the chance to get. But if you see a figure like that and you want it, you go for it. But if it's something where there's just a lot of them and really anyone could buy them that day and buy them the last day, it's worth the wait. Coming on to number 9, get the Anime Expo apps. I mentioned this on my update video, and I think I mentioned it on Come to Meet Me video. But get the app. I have the app. It's on iOS or Android. It's great. You get set up your schedule and everything. They have maps on there. It shows you where the lot, everything. It's just a great app. So download it for yourself. But my suggestion is, because I don't think there's an alarm for this, and you can't set a specific time that you want. So for events that you really want to get to, or panels that are going to be crowded, set an alarm on your phone so you can set to how many hours you want to get there ahead of time, or start heading there and set it to go off. Now, last thing, I'm going to read from my notes on this one, so sorry if I keep glancing over here, because I wrote some really deep shit here, is to have fun. This expo is the time to make new friends, and better connection with old ones. It's the time to meet and chat with many creators, voice actors, and artists. It's a time to find merch that you've been looking for months. It's a time to hear your favorite Japanese bands. It's a time to show everyone the cosplay you spent months, maybe even years working on. Now is the time to no longer hide your fandom behind the closed doors. Right now is the time to have fun. This is the time for Anime Expo, you guys. It is here. I'm excited to see a ton of you. I'm excited to see some fans. I'm excited to make new friends. I'm excited to buy more merch and crowd up my room more. I'm excited to get more posters. I'm excited for so much. Now, there's one bonus advice I'm going to give. For anyone who stayed this long into the video, you get this one. For one, the giant bags, they give them out every year. There's a booth that gives them out somewhere, and last year Crunchyroll gave them out, but Crunchyroll always gives out stuff. They give away posters. Last year they gave out giant bags. So if you need a bag to lug around your merch or whatever, get a free one. They're free. You can find them. Just grab one and walk. Next, poster tubes. You want to keep your posters looking nice. You want to keep them looking pristine, brand new, whether they are stuck in the car for a 13-hour drive or stuck in a plane for 5-6 hours. You want them looking nice. Poster tubes will keep them looking great. So yeah, that's my video, you guys. Thank you for watching. Sorry it dragged on long. I didn't want to go this long, but I have to get all that advice out. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to share this on all the anime pages you can so we can help so many anime fans going to AX this year. Thank you for watching. Black Anime, out.